for joining me today. I have some card projects to share. I did put together the Die Cuts with the View project stacked. It's the layer cards, and I'll show you what those look like completed. So here's one of them, and they do come, the pack came with the base and then the decorative elements for the front of the card. On the inside you have to use your own stash. So this is what card number 1 looks like. Super cute little ornament. Came with a dimensional bow. You just put that together, and then some twine for the top, so it looks like an ornament. And then on the inside I just used some of my stash in the gold and then white cardstock, and then I had these left over from one of the other cards, and then I just decorated the inside. So that's one, so I got 2 of those. And then the next one is a silver card. So you just punched out the little snowflakes. It came with this little banner, a nice embossed mat, and then on the inside I saved one of the snowflakes from the front here. I didn't use them all, so I just added that to the front with my own cardstock for the inside mat. And then the next one is this gold wreath. Super cute. It has the leaves that you punched out with some pine cones, and it had them in solid silver, and then just the outline of the leaf. Super cute. The twine I didn't use. I had some left over, but I decided to use some of my own ribbon from my stash. I think it looks a lot better. And then on the inside, went ahead and used my cardstock for the mats, and then I had a leaf left over from the front, and I did the same thing on the second one. The next card was this one, and it is a copper tone, and I had this top mat. I punched out the little stars so the copper shows through the little stars. It came with some printed vellum and this joy cut out. On the inside I just used craft cardstock, a white mat, and then I used the punch out stars to add a little bit of decoration on the inside. So super cute for a beginner if they're wanting to learn how to make cards. This was super fun and quick. So okay, the next card I used Your Next Stamp. I made a previous card with that set, and it's this one here, this little slider, and I wanted to make another one with the little guy sliding from a taller hillside. So I did this one. So cute. I stamped Merry and Bright from the stamp set, and then on the inside I just added a little extra guy that I had colored up, so there's no point in wasting that. I probably won't make another one of these cards, so I just put it on the inside, and super cute, fun to play with, interactive card. So there's that. And I want to thank Karen from Your Next Stamp. She is the owner of this company, and her website is right there. I had an issue with the stamp that I purchased, and she replaced it for me and sent it out very quickly and apologized. And so thank you so much, Karen, for taking care of that for me. Appreciate you. And then my next card, oh, I can't stand this one. It's so darn cute. A friend of mine has 2 dogs, and they look exactly like this. So cute. So I used the Tim Holtz Crazy Dogs. I colored them up with my Copics. I embellished their little heads with the Recollections Santa hat, and I did alter them a little bit. I went in and cut them up a little bit, made them a little wonky so that, you know, it goes with the style of the Crazy Dogs. I tied this little bow and hung a little jingle bell right there on around his neck, and then I added a little bit of white snowbank down here so it didn't look like they were floating in the air. And then the background paper is a sheet from this Winter Wonderland paper pad that I got at AC Moore. And I had this little punch. I think it's a Spellbinders die. I don't have the packaging, but it has all these little pieces like this. So I cut out the little banner and I punched out the word joy with my Martha Stewart alphabet punch. Let's see. Oh, my camera's about to fall off. There we go. And then I just cut out the bones and stuck them on each side of the banner. And then I had this dimensional Christmas light banner that I added to the top of that. So that just turned out so adorable. Look at those little guys. I added glossy accents to their eyes, so makes it look super special. And then on the inside, I just added a couple mats. Oh, my camera's so out of focus. Come on. And then added the dog bowl right here on this side. And then I have a Shih Tzu stamp because that's the kind of dog I have. And I hope Elizabeth likes that. So those are my card shares for today, guys. Thanks everyone for watching. I'll try and squeeze in a few more card videos, and I hope you're enjoying this. If you do, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Thanks everyone for watching. Take care.